Okay, cool. Thank you for stopping by to the channel. Today I wanted to build something like a tweed bassman Dumble kind of preset for the Boss GX100. We're going to be aiming for that kind of Robin Ford-ish thing. I've got in mind what I'm going to be using, and so hopefully we can get there. Right, so I think I need... Right, anyway, we're going to start off with this preset here, Jazz Club, and I'm going to go into the effects and start off from scratch. Don't ask again. Absolutely nothing, because we've got a volume pedal. So here's the thing, right, we've got amp natural here, and if you look at the types, we've got boutique, supreme, maximum, which I think is a Marshall, Juggernaut, which is like a modded thing, X Crunch, this is something else, X High Gain, X Modded, JC120, self-explanatory, Fender Twin, Deluxe, so you know, Deluxe Reverb. Tweed is the one that we're interested in, so this I think is the bassman, so that's what we're going to start with. So gain, I think I want about 70% of the way, gain switch we'll leave in the middle, bass will take up to 60, mids will take to 50, and then treble up to 60, and the presence I think I want at about 26, something like this. Now let's take a look at what we've got going on. We've got bright switch off, I'm going to leave that off, speaker type original, and maybe we'll try mic type flat and bring it right up to the cone, and we get kind of glassy. Right, now next we want an OD, so I'm going to bring this down here. I don't know what OD options we've actually got in here, so we've got natural OD, warm OD, blues OD, OD1, crunch, tube screamer, turbo OD, sure. So I definitely need a tube screamer for one part of this, and we're going to take this up to 60 and 60. We get kind of what I also want though is something Zendrive-ish, and I don't know if we've got anything like that in here, so let's have a look. Maybe if we use the XOD instead. So the XOD is what? Okay, I'm going to take the tone down, take the bottom up. Now I'm going to bring in a noise suppressor at the start of the chain. Where are you? And set our threshold about 62, maybe a bit higher. The other thing that I'm going to do is add an EQ after the cab, because I also might add another split, but anyway, an EQ, where are you? EQ, okay, not anywhere obvious. It might be nice to get these things kind of split up into, right, graphic EQ, put that here, and what I'm going to do is start to take off things around 16 kilohertz and 8 kilohertz, and this should hopefully round it out a bit. Maybe a bit too much. I'm going to take a bit of the gain out. Maybe take this down to about 30. Okay, the other thing that I want to do, probably, because we got the ability to add in another amp, let's add in a div. Welcome to the channel. Right, where are you? Div mix. Press it. Bring it down. Before the amp, bring the amp into here. and then add another amp in here. So this type of amp, the Boogie combo. So again with this we're going to do something similar. So this is a Mezza Boogie combo, I don't know which one, but take these things to about 65 each and leave the presence where it is, and similar we're going to use the flat and the div type. I'm going to have dual, so now without it we get there's a bit of a thicker tone, thicker in the mids. Mix wise we could, I think, if we do pan left, we could pan, what would that give us? Now we'd see that this one needs to come up in level a bit to be equal. A bit more maybe? A bit more? Now we're equal on each side. Cool, right now, possibly a little bit gainy for the kind of thing I'm trying to do, but if we just take it down maybe 10%. Now what I want to do is add in so let's try delay analog and type mono, time 130 milliseconds, and that effect level will need to come down as well to about 20. Okay, if you press it in you can go by integers of 10, which is useful to know. Someone helped me out with that. Right, so now is that going to collapse things to mono though if we do that? Type mono. I think it's maintaining, so our level was at 74, remember that? Yeah, it's still maintaining some stereo-ness even if the delay is in the middle. Okay, and then I want to add a plate reverb in at the end, so we'll go reverb plus type plate, and let's just see what that sounds like. Okay, maybe it's sounding like a little bit bloated in the mids, so I could either go into the graphic EQ here, and I'd be thinking about taking 500 Hz down a smidge, maybe a couple of dB, maybe 250 a smidge, and okay, and then if I wanted to set up the effects, what do we get? If we're on this screen here, this one, manual one, okay, we want that to turn off. Assign settings, we want control 1 on, and to toggle on or off our first overdrive, then control 2, wait, source, manual 1. There we are. Manual 2, toggle on or off our second overdrive. Exit. Now if we write this, so use the Buy Me a Coffee link and you can request for me to add this into my presets if you want to check it out, if you don't want to build it from there. But that's kind of just some thoughts about how I might build that kind of tone. Thank you for stopping by. If that was at all useful, give it a like and subscribe, and let me know that you want me to make more videos with the Boss GX100, if you do. Catch you in another video soon. Cheers.